again, the two variables, what we can control and what we can't control. What we can control is how we play. What we cannot control is how they play. So let's do 100% of how we need to play, and then we'll worry about the other 50% of what they do, and we'll adjust accordingly.
What were you feeling going into game day 1 with Lazio?
I was definitely like nervous, but I was also excited. I was mostly nervous, like I didn't know how high the level of their play was going to be like over us. And like when I got to the stadium, obviously I felt more nervous because like, you know, there was an actual stadium with like everything was like professional. And like, but when we were in the change room and like we talked and like Rick talked to us, like I calmed down.
I think it's going to be a good even game in the sense that they're good with the ball, but I think speed-wise we may have an edge. And that's where we're going to have to really capitalize. If we see any mismatch, okay, we're going to have to really pay attention. And when I say feed the ball, feed the ball. One thing I can say is everything that I've told you to expect and anticipate is happening out there. Because we've made a lot of mistakes. They didn't do anything. If we go back and look at the tape, it's all us making mistakes. A bad pass, they intercept it. A bad challenge, they get by us. Everything has been us. That's a team that's relentless. They're not going to slow down. They're not going to give up. They're not going to sit back. They're going to keep coming at you because they can smell the fear that I see right now. They can smell the negative that I see in this room. They can smell it. We're going to go there in the second half. And this is the objective. 0 goals against. Okay? 0 against. And we're going to try, one pass at a time, to score.
Come on. Great movement, guys. Midfield, you guys got to come back and collect the ball. We're always waiting for the ball to come. You guys got to get it. Make it run. There you go. Hey, not bad.
Got it, girl toss.
Told you girls time and time again, there's a protocol. Learn it or believe me, this lesson that's going to be difficult is going to get worse for you later when you go into a D1 or professional environment and they throw you off the team because you lack discipline. I tell you, they had an American girl there from California, okay, that place that's playing here right now, okay, and she said, she goes, you know what? She goes, you're playing women versus girls, little girls. That's what you guys today were, little girls playing against women. Because they're all 21 to 23 years old. I told you guys this. I specifically said, you're not going to beat them in the physicality, you're not going to beat them in these one thing. You have to beat them together. Okay? Now the biggest challenge we had today was we did not play together.
How were you feeling before the match against Lazio? And like, what were your expectations?
Oh, exhausted, 100%. Going into it, I felt my body was so tired. I was dehydrated, literally exhausted. I feel like I couldn't sleep. I couldn't get a good night's sleep for the life of me. Going into that match, I was definitely nervous. Playing, it was a good team, older girls, you know, stronger, faster. But nerves were definitely hitting a little bit, but overall I was excited as well. There was just a lot of emotions brought up going into that match specifically, it being the first one.